Hi, this is Jill McNichol from Latonia, Ohio. My husband and I, Pat, own Cool Springs Farm, and we're bringing Cool Springs Mr. Darcy to the 2021 U.S. event Horse Futurity. We've been breeding horses for about 25 years. For the last 15, we've focused on the purebred Connemara. We stand 2 stallions, Blue Ridge Monroe and Eladon Zodiac. We have 8 purebred broodmares. We raise 1 to 3 foals every year. More than that seems a little much for us. As much as we love the purebreds, we also recognize that the Connemara cross is not only a highly useful animal, but a highly desirable animal, and fun to have around, and very marketable. So over the years, we've added some thoroughbred blood and some Irish Draft blood to our herd. We really like the traditional Irish horse breeding, which is the Connemara, the Irish Draft, and the thoroughbred. And of course, to be an event prospect, you need some blood, most likely. And this is one of our thoroughbred broodmares. One Wild Kitty, she went to prelim. She's a lovely, talented mare. She's an off-the-track thoroughbred, but sensitive, like many of them are. So she's now in our broodmare herd, and one of these days, hopefully, her offspring will make the Futurity. About 5 years ago, I really wanted some Irish Draft in my herd. Monroe is a very substantial stallion, so I figured I needed sport horse, so I needed some blood also, and we went looking, and I found a mare on the internet, Zaria, an Irish Draft sport horse. Liked her videos, liked her pictures, everything about her. She'd had an injury as a foal, so she really never competed much. Dressage shows, that's basically it. But what really sold me on her was her pedigree. With some pedigree research, she is by Snowford O'Donnell. O'Donnell, I believe, was the first Irish Draft sport horse, or Irish Draft stallion, not sport horse, imported to the U.S. Might be wrong on that, but if he was pretty close, if not the first. But it was her dam side that really sparked my interest. She is out of a thoroughbred mare by the name of Chelsea's Account. Chelsea's Account is by Mysterious Count, who's a thoroughbred stallion in the Pacific Northwest that sired a lot of jumping horses, I guess, and is the sire of Holly Payne's advanced mare, Madeline, who recently passed. So saw that in the pedigree and thought, yep, this mare is worth a chance and worth shipping across the United States, and Z came to live with us. So we bred her to Monroe. Blue Ridge Monroe is purebred Connemara stallion. He's everything you'd ever want in a stallion. Temperament, throws bone, throws his temperament, movement, easy to have around. I ride him. He's just, everything in a bag of chips. He's like my third child, as my children will tell you. So Monroe came to us about 10 years ago, maybe 11 now, and he was supposed to do all the things we expect from them. So we started with dressage, and really never made it out of the dressage ring. He's just a very lovely, talented dressage horse, and had a couple other things happen, and he just that became his career. But of course, he jumps. Almost all Connemara's jump, as you know. And so he gets to jump occasionally, not with me, but he does jump, and he's a lovely jumper. So we bred Monroe and Z, and we came out with Doc, who was everything we hoped he'd be, except he wasn't a girl, but that's okay. Big joints, lovely eye, just a good-looking baby. He really has not done anything wrong since the moment he was born. We're super pleased with him. He had a pretty uneventful foalhood. Just ticked all the boxes and kept going, and we loved him. And we raise our horses a little ferally, so he gets turned out, and we look at him occasionally. What I have found, though, you'd think with pony blood that they would mature a little more quickly. I have not found that to be the case, not even with my purebreds. They have their, gawky, ugly stages too. I find it mostly when they're yearlings, so you don't see a lot of yearling pictures. So you're going to see full pictures, you're going to see older horse pictures, but I just don't take the yearling pictures, or I don't share them. So this is Doc when he was 2, so you can see he's maturing nicely. Both his parents are lovely movers with great suspension. And we expected no less from him, and we're still thrilled when we got it. as I said, we raise them pretty fairly, and this is pretty typical around our house. So we're doing this journey with Allie Saxon. We met Allie through Sparrows Neo, her Connemara cross, who, as breeders, we love, and we love Allie even more. As you know, we tragically lost Neo this past year, and we're thrilled that we can provide more Connemara blood for Allie. She's produced some other horses for us, and we really are excited to be doing this journey with her. We're looking forward to it, and hopefully we can all get out there and have a good time with our horses.